Hello and welcome to another Furniture Painters Unite UK Members Spotlight interview. And today I'm super excited because I have a friend and a mentor to me from Made by Murphy. It is the one and only Shona Murphy. Hi, Shona.
Morning. How are we?
Thanks for joining. I'm grand, a bit puffy because it's first thing in the morning. I think I'm definitely better at night time, definitely.
You've been doing your interviews at night, haven't you? And I was like, no, morning, please.
Yeah, I've been doing them like at 8 o'clock at night when I've had a whole day. A whole day to get rid of the way just woke up face.
Yeah, I'm an early bird. I like doing things early.
Yes, I know. So for everyone who doesn't know you, could you do a reintroduction? You are one of the leading experts in this industry. And can you give us a reintroduction and tell us a bit about your journey, how you started, and how you developed into this huge, because your name is huge in this industry, and how that all came about, please.
Sure. So I have watched, before we did this, I thought I better watch some of the other interviews to see what. So I just this morning I was on having a very and Dion from Turquoise Iris and Kuita from All Shabbed Out. They've got these big amazing stories, and I'm like, I don't have that. I don't have it. Basically, my story is I was working in insurance for 10 years, and I hated it. I was bored. I was in sales, a bit like Kuita. I was in sales. I was good at it, but I didn't like it. And we were going to sell our house, and I decided to do up some furniture because the house looked a bit drab and a bit minging. So I started doing up the house, and it was my mother-in-law that said to me, Shona, you're wasted in insurance. You need to do this for a living. And I was like, really? Do I? So I just started getting wee bits and bobs and started doing them up, and people bought them. And that is pretty much it. Within a year, I left my job, started Made by Murphy full time, and then just throughout the years, you sort of grow and develop, and you go, oh, I'd quite like to do that, and I'd quite like to do that. But that is pretty much my journey. There's not any fantastic story.
Well, that's very. I know you don't think it's fantastic, but it actually is so brave. You give up a career. You actually give up a career to follow this because you love doing it. And there's so many people, many of us doing that needs to hear that you did that and that you took that leap of faith and that it worked, because it's very scary to take that leap, to say, am I good enough?
I remember actually saying to my husband, saying to Richard, see if this doesn't work, are we going to be okay?
Are we not going to get divorced?
He's like that. Well, but I think I can support you for a wee bit, but you need to start.
And that was fantastic to have his support. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
For him to be able to say, yeah, follow your dreams and see what happens. So that was very, very quick. That was within a year. Made by Murphy was born, and then within 3 years. So I'm going to list some of your accomplishments in that very short time of 3 years. You are an award-winning artist. You were recognised by the Fusion Flip Runway Awards as their Spotlight winner. You hosted the very first ever paint stock. You have brought out your own line of stencils in coordination with Stencil Up, all Art Deco. You have developed the Art Deco drinks cabinet market. I don't know if it existed before you started, but you've definitely developed it. And that fabric, you've brought out soft furnishings. You've brought out fabric. You've brought out so many things, and you have to sort of stop and think, it's only been 3 years. Like, it's only been. And that's some of your soft furnishings there. I love it. I love it.
And I've done walls.
And you've done that. And that wall behind you, that's an inspiration to me every time I see it. And I'm looking at I keep saying to you, I'm going to do a wall. My wall hasn't moved in a year.
It is so much fun.
So when you look back, and do you have to pinch yourself and go, oh, really? Wow.
Well, see, it's funny because sometimes you feel like you've just been doing it forever. Do you know that way? It's that sort of comfortable place where you feel like it's all you've ever done and it's all you ever remember. And then actually, when you think about it, when you think, oh God, 3 years, it's not that long, is it? And then
it's really not. It's really not. It's definitely not. And also one of your biggest achievements, I don't know if achievement is the right thing, but you started over a year ago, you started a members group, a subscription group where people could join and you would teach them everything you know about the business, everything you know about refinishing pieces of furniture to a high standard. And I mean, it's full up and it has been such a roaring success. And a lot of the people that started in your group, now they have took off, and now they, in their own right, are, you know, rising in the industry and are just fantastic.
I've had just goosebumps
Furniture.
about the group.
Yes,
the group definitely is one of my biggest achievements, and I think when the group first started, I didn't really know what was going to happen. I just knew that I used to get a lot of questions. I used to get people asking for advice all the time, and I didn't really have the time to dedicate myself to it. So I thought, well, if I start the group and it's a membership subscription group, it just means that I can split my time and I'm still able to earn a living. And so when it first started, I didn't really know what was going to come of it. And then it was fun, and like there was lovely friendships blossoming and things like that. But I would say definitely more so over the last 6 months, it is really incredible to see the journey that other people are now on, and other people winning awards like yourself, people appearing in magazines, in newspapers, people like selling like they've never sold before. And it excites me every time I see something like that. I go, well, they probably could have done it without the group, but I like to think the group had a small part to play in it. So it is lovely.
Yeah, I think definitely that sense of camaraderie in your group, because everyone sort of started at the same time, and you know the encouragement that everybody gives everybody is absolutely fantastic. And that's when Emma started Furniture Painters Unite UK, you know, that's the sort of thing that that Emma strives with all these groups, is for that sense of community. And it is absolutely fantastic to see that you know that it works. It works. People, women supporting women, and I know there's one man in it.
We have one man. Big up, Ricky.
Yeah, there's one man, but I know that 99.9% are women. And women supporting women in business, and women supporting women and holding them up when they're down and lifting them up when they're down, and you know, just carry. You know, when you're feeling bad. Are you feeling a bit down? You're feeling a bit, oh, I haven't achieved much. Everyone else just carries you along and say, oh, come on, you're all right. And they just carry you along. So that is absolutely fantastic. So well done. And if anyone is watching this and saying, you know, I could do with that. I could do with I could do with that.
Love.
With some of that, yes. Confidence. I think a lot of it's to do with building up each other's confidence. Is there any spaces, or where do they apply, or do they just? Oh, sorry, sorry, I touched something there. You know what? I touched something there, and it was like, oh, I'm on my own.
Boarding you.
Yeah, it's me. Like my hands are away now.
Spaces wise, I always ask people to get in touch. We like to keep the group small, and the reason for that is to keep the family atmosphere. I know Furniture Painters Unite is a fantastic group with, again, women building each other up. I do think that the bigger the group gets, the more sometimes it feels a bit less personal, or you don't know everybody, you don't know, or somebody might pop up and you go, oh, I've not heard of that person before, which is fab if you're looking for advice and you've got thousands of people going, well, this is what I think. But we do try and keep the group small to keep it a family atmosphere, so everybody gets to know each other, etc. So I can probably accommodate another couple people at the moment. So if there's something that somebody did want to get on board with, just drop me a wee message. And I can let you know if there's space or not. So either through Facebook or the website, which is www.madebymurphy.com.
And we touched a wee bit on paint stock. So paint stock, was before my time. I wasn't doing furniture when Paint Stock happened. So tell us a wee bit about Paint Stock, because I know that you have another one planned for this year,
We do.
and that people might want to attend it. So can you tell me a wee bit about the birth of Paint Stock?
The paint stock kind of came about by accident again. Basically, I was in a furniture group, and unfortunately, my mum wasn't very well, and I wasn't. My page was taken off, my business was taken off, and I just felt very, very overwhelmed. And I couldn't. I thought I can't manage my Facebook page. I don't know how to manage my time, and I was looking after my grandparents, and all of a sudden, these people just said, "Oh, listen, Twitter, I'll do that for you," or let me take care of that. And do you know that way? I was so grateful. Thankfully, people recovered and they're doing well. And I thought we should meet up so I can say thank you, buy you a drink. So we arranged to meet up. And then I was like, that surely people from all over the UK aren't just going to come for a drink. I said, there needs to be more to it. Yeah, we know different now. We know that now.
Furniture painters, I think. Somebody said to me, "Oh, would you go, Helena?" I think it could have been Emma actually, and I said, "Oh, sure, I'll go to the opening of an envelope." Yes, I go.
Yeah,
But anyway,
especially now after COVID, that
yes,
more people are likely to meet up for whatever reason. But before that, it was an awful long trip. So I decided to add more to it. And I was like, oh, why don't we do like a painting challenge? And why don't we do, and that's how Paint Stock came about. And we had the lovely Jonathan Mark Mendez there, who I know is a mentor for the group. And he was doing his Faded Grandeur demos, and we had challenges. And it just sort of grew arms and legs, and it became such a fun day out. So we all went out for dinner and drinks after that. And then we decided to do it again. So I brought on Shelley Hudson from Blue Avery, and together we came together and we decided to do another one in 2020. And it was going to be more a trade show, and we'd have loads of products to buy and things like that. Obviously, that get cancelled. And last year we just thought, no, we're not doing it. And then this year we brought on Kim Nobbs from Kimteriors, and we've decided to throw basically what is a social gathering to bring all the painters together to celebrate being allowed back to do things. So Paint Stock this year is about celebrating the industry. It's about meeting all these people that you've made connections with over the last couple of years, and it's all been online. But it is for really to come together and celebrate. So we're going to have magicians. We're going to have caricature. I can't say that word.
Caricature. I can't say caricaturists.
We're going to have dinner. We're going to have DJ. We're going to have entertainment. There's going to be prizes. We are supporting a fantastic brand new charity with amazing prizes in there for that as well. So it is. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So it's 11th of June. It's not far away.
It's not. 11th of June in Leeds.
In Leeds. So it's the Leeds Marriott Hotel. One of the reasons we chose that hotel is A, because it's so central, B, because it's beautiful, and C, because they know how to put on a party. So the Leeds Marriott Hotel are really helping us make this amazing space and amazing party for everybody to come to. And
brilliant.
Just have a jolly good time. We've missed having a good time together.
Yeah, and I think you've hit the nail. You've hit the nail on the head there with a lot of us furniture painters are lonely. We've talked about this in other interviews. We're all in our own houses or our own garages, and the friendships that we make online, especially between the furniture painters. I'm not saying I do actually speak to other people that don't paint furniture. But I think so, especially the connections that we have made have been very deep, because they have, I think I've spent more time with the furniture painter world than I have, because you're just there constantly online, talking to people, asking questions, giving advice, looking at photographs, showing, your work. And I do think that even though some people might not understand, that even though you have not met someone yet, they're still very dear, very, very dear friends and very close to your heart. And that sense of community is just, it's like something I've never known before.
It's the sense of belonging, I think, as well. My mum actually said to me, it was last year, because I was talking about the group or talking about whatever, and she said, Shona, she said to me, obviously throughout your whole life you've had friends. Like, I have moved around my whole life. Like, I've lived in like 27 different houses, been to like 17 different schools. Like, I'm a missionary's daughter. We moved around all the time. So I never really had like I had friends, but it was very hard to keep a friendship when you're constantly moving around.
Yeah.
And my mum said to me, she was like, Shona, you finally found where you belong. And a lot of these people I have never, ever, ever met before in my life. And I consider them my best friends in my whole world. Because not only do we share the same interests, maybe share the same humor, but we share the same passion. We want the same things. We don't compete against each other. We build each other up. And that, I think, is a true cement for a friendship as opposed to anything else.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, 100%. And a paint stock, especially like that. I'm going to meet Jonathan, and I'm going to meet Jonathan Mark-Mendez. I'm going to meet Emma McGeorge, who is Rustic.
Oh, amazing! I love Emma.
For the first time, but
Emma gets the best puddles, the best puddles.
And these are people that I consider to be lifelong dear friends that I would tell anything to. So it is strange, isn't it, how COVID has maybe destroyed other
other friendships.
And friendships. But yet for our industry and for our friendships, it has been not a godsend. I'm not going to use that word. It has been very good in the fact that it has, we've sought each other out and we've found each other. And we have created this wonderful community. And as you say, we're not in competition. We build each other up. We don't take each other down, and that's fantastic. So you then go back to your drinks cabinets, because that's what you're best known for. Your drinks cabinets and your Art Deco style. You developed these wonderful stencils in conjunction with Stencil Up. So if somebody wants to go, and they're massive, you can get them custom made to any size for any cabinet. So if somebody wants one of your stencils, do they just go to your website again, or do they go to Stencil Up, or how does that work?
You can do either. The stencils are available either on my website or via Stencil Up. So there is a section on my website that says MBM stencils, and they are all there. The new thing that we've just brought out is self-adhesive stencils. Oh my God, what a game changer they are. I swear to goodness, I don't think I'll ever use a normal stencil again. They're just whack it on, whack your paint on, rip it off, Bob's your uncle. It is for people that cannot stencil, these are game changers.
I was going to say that would be brilliant, because I do stencil, but you have to have patience to stencil really large areas, and because the way I paint, I really don't have that. So I think the self-adhesive stencils will be fantastic for the likes of me, who just want to get an exact line. Every so often I might want an exact line, and they look brilliant. So they're a brand new product. There's a product, go here with see. A brand new product, and they're available now. Yes, and
so they're all on. I'm not sure if they're on Stencil Up as yet, but they are on my website under MBM stencils. And I swear to goodness, when Lorraine said to me, what do you think about self-adhesive stencils? And I was like, sounds good. She goes, well, I'll send you one. And it sat there for like a couple of weeks, and I was like, right, okay, I'll try that out. See, when I tried it out, I'm like that. Send me them all. I want all the stencils, because it just makes life so much easier. And I don't know if you saw it, Helena, what I've done with mine so far. They've all these little lines, they've all got different colours.
And all the different colours,
with a stencil brush, it would be a nightmare, because you'd be dab. It would take forever. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's not taking forever, because it blooming has. But, it's game changing.
Yeah, guys, I did see that, and I did see the one that you put up, and it's that shape, and it has all the different colours. And to do that, to do that traditionally, you would have had to have done it all with one color and then let it all dry and then go back over it with a second coat and then changed another coat and done, so
Yeah.
like potentially about 8 hours work, I would say, just not one, just that one side.
One side of the sideboard took 7 hours, and that was with the self-adhesive. So
Oh,
you can imagine
no
that
way.
self-adhesive. I mean,
Yeah.
we're probably talking like days and days and days of work condensed into 7 hours.
Yeah. Brilliant. Fantastic. So they're available now. And then let me see, can you show me your cushion again? Because you have, so this is, now I love this. So for anyone who doesn't know, you designed, this is your own fabric and it's a beautiful plush soft velvet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so soft. I
It's so
was
soft.
just getting cuddly.
And you
So
launched
this
last
particular
year?
design was designed with Stella Alexander, who is a fantastic artist. And she's I went to her, I said, Stella, I want to design a fabric. I can't draw, right? I can't draw. And so I was like, I want to design a fabric and I want it to look like what's in my head. Can you help me?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I'll try. So she drew something. I was like, no, not that. Let's move that here. So together we came up with this design. It comes in 4 different colors. Hold on. I've got 2 other colors. Just
I probably should have told you I was going to be asking about all this. And there's Barley's running away. Barley's the dog. There, she's legged it now as well.
there we go. See, it wasn't
And you
long.
can see you can see your beautiful wall in its full glory. Now you see that's my favorite. That color, that it's like on fire. I love it. Beautiful.
This was the one that was original. This was like the OG. This is the original one. And I was like, let's do it in a few colorways. So she was fantastic to work with.
And then there's is that the See,
and there's also a lilac one, but I hate
that comes then you buy that by the meter or by the half meter. Gorgeous.
But the cushions obviously are available to buy just as
yes, okay.
And then the fabrics, they are available to buy per meter. And the reason it's per meter as opposed to half meter is because the design was designed per meter. So if you buy a half meter, you're cutting off the poor cranes.
You'll have headless cranes. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Three different sizes. So you can buy the pattern in 3 different sizes. You can buy a large pattern, medium pattern, and a smaller pattern, depending on what you're looking for. And then the other fabric that I have done is my ink drop fabric, which I don't have to hand.
That's beautiful. That's an abstract on a white or light or white. Mm-hmm. And all the colors of the rainbow, the purples and pinks, and really stand out. Beautiful. So if anyone wants to look at that, that's again on your website. They can go.
It is indeed under MBM Textiles.
Yeah, because I don't think people actually realize this about you, that you do actually produce a lot of your own materials that you use on your drinks cabinet.
I actually have another fabric that I've fully designed and not brought out yet. So if you like kingfishers, keep your eyes peeled.
So I was going to ask you about the future, and the future is obviously you have more fabric designed and ready to go. Is there anything else, or do you? I know some people just say no future. I'll just roll with it. And would that be you, Mrs. Murphy?
My chat there, Helena. Yeah, people go, oh, what's your 5-year plan? I don't know. Did I think I'd be where I was in 3 years? No. So I feel like if you obviously you need to have plans in place. You need to have goals and aims and achievements. Yeah. We've spoken about that recently in the group. So that is something I'm actually, after this, I'm going to go buy a diary. And I'm going to start making plans. But on the whole, I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I want to, I really want to keep focusing on the group. I feel like throughout the last year and a bit, there's been months where I've been really focused and then months where I've had too much on. So it's a balancing act. But on the whole, the 5-year plan is just to continue, maybe bring out some more fabric designs. I've toyed with the idea of doing some videos on YouTube.
That Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I've got a
Dun,
YouTube
dun.
channel and there's nothing on it. So, in fact, there is one video on it of me scrubbing a leather chair that I painted in Fusion years ago. And I was scrubbing it to show how durable Fusion paint is. And that is about the extent of my YouTube channel. So there is, you know, there's things that I have thought about doing, but it's just time. I'm a very busy
Yeah.
lady. Very busy.
Yeah, because you still have to produce, you still have to sell and produce something that's that people want to buy.
Yeah.
So it is it is very hard, isn't it? It's very hard. There's not enough, some days there's not enough hours in the day for
There's
everything that
not,
you need to
because-
do.
Yeah,
And
because
you
the thing
need
is,
to do.
you know, we're not just painters, are we? We do well. I say we do the accounts. I've got a meeting with my accountant this afternoon, so I no longer have to do them. But we do the photography, we do the editing, we do the accounts, we do the online stuff, we do the emails, we do the sales, the listings, and all that sort of stuff. There's so much to do. So yeah, outsourcing is maybe a goal.
Yeah, I think if I had money, that's what I would do. If I could afford to outsource, I would outsource, but I can't, so I have to do a whole lot of it, and a whole lot of it I don't know how to do. So, you know, you do have to learn. There's so many things you have to learn. There's so many things to it that people just don't realize. Well, I didn't realize when I started, to be honest.
Well, a lot of people
I thought you would just, once you got a Facebook page, it would go just, that would be a tick on there. It was like, oh no, I need this and I need that. But yeah, it's great fun, isn't it? You wouldn't have it any other way. So you wouldn't.
No.
Yeah. So I'll sit and moan about it and then say, do you want to do something different? No, never.
No.
Never want to do anything else as long as I live. No thanks. So, yes, paint stock. We're going to have to, that's it. Yeah, I've had you half an hour. I feel I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want people to watch this and get to the end.
We thought we were going to take hours, but I think because it's morning, I think we're all right.
I think it's morning time, and because we know each other.
Yeah.
We can gabble away. So just to remind anyone who's watching us, paint stock is 11th of June 2022 in Leeds, and tickets are available from paintstock.com. Oh, is that right? No. More tickets available.
www.paintstockuk.
UK.
I think.
I might have it at the bottom of this. At the bottom of this.
We'll look it up just at the end, but I think that's what it is. It's funny because previously we had a different. So the previous paint stock, we had a different email address and a different website address. So I always get the two of them mixed up. Now they've got new ones.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going by the old one as well.
Yeah. I'm sure it's www.paintstockuk.com, I think.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time this morning, and I hope everyone watching this goes and checks out your beautiful fabrics and your gorgeous stencils. And thank you so much, Shona.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to your living room. All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.